What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Realm of Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, a tweet put out by one MK Tom Brady that I think us as the FGC and us as video game players and in the gaming community, if you will, need to have a conversation about, man. I found this tweet and I just thought it was very interesting because, to be honest, I could not agree with it any more than I already do. So, per MK Tom Brady, in the tweet that reads the following: how were people in the Mortal Kombat community so stupid? I ask this question on a daily basis. If you want something to change, you don't say it a few times and then move on and hope for the best. Things eventually change because people don't let it go. Change is forced, never forget that. And I agree with that. Not only do I agree with that just in the game, in the sense of the gaming community, you can apply this to life. For instance, say you got somebody that wants to get in shape but don't want to get their ass up to go to the gym. You understand what I'm saying? You can't sit there and tell them a few times, hey man, you should go to the gym. Hey man, let's go. And then it's time to go, and then you don't go. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, like they say, you can't quit anything just cold turkey. And that applies to change as well. That's not just with the gaming community. And I know it's going to be people, oh, you just complaining. Y'all don't stop to realize that maybe, just maybe, and hear me out, the reason why things have not changed for the better is because that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to sit there, complain once or twice, and then never be heard from again. That's why they go through the lengths that they do to silence certain people who bring this to the light. And then they got you fucking minions out there that want to come in there and tell people, oh, you're hating, hoping that they just go away. Newsflash, jackass, just saying developing story. Ain't going nowhere. And you want to know why? Because much like this tweet reads, change does not happen when you just say it once or twice. You have to force the issue. If they can force their way into your game saying that what you once knew ain't what you know no more, if they can force you to accept Johnny Cage, or they can accept you to accept a gender swapped Sector and Cyrax, why can't we as a community come in and say, we don't fuck with that, we are not rocking with that, let's go ahead and let's change that back? Or why would y'all do that in the first place? And again, this is not Rage King attacking transgender people or have a problem with them whatsoever. I'm just simply saying, if the legacy says that these two characters or these handful of characters were a certain way this entire time, why would you force a gender swap on them when no one asked for that? Everyone was asking for Sector and Cyrax. I can't believe I'm saying this all over again. People were asking for Sector and Cyrax to return, and then y'all gave us a fucked up version of them. Y'all gave us a version of them that nobody can identify with. You gave us a version of them no one asked for and hardly anyone recognizes. And I think that that's completely capped. In specific, when you have the two characters already in the game as their original form, and then you just went ahead and made the other ones females in the first place. That was completely unnecessary. Completely mind-boggling in my opinion. Completely stupid, I'll say it. It was just completely stupid. So it's okay for them to force their ideologies on us, but we can't push back and say we ain't rocking with that. Can someone please make that make sense? And again, you cannot just apply this to just the fighting game community. You can apply this to life. Whenever you want to see change, wink wink people, whenever you want to see change, you have to push the issue. You have to force the issue. Just simply not buying shit, as we saw, just simply not buying it is not going to stop the process. What you have to do is, if you have bought the product, you have to force the issue. Make your voices heard. Whether that be through me, whether that be through MK Tom Brady, whether that be through anyone else you watch that chooses to tell the truth instead of suck up to a game that they know damn well they don't even like themselves, true underdog. What you need to do is force the issue. Let them not have any moment of peace. And I know it's going, it just sounds like it. I'm not harassing you. I am a dissatisfied customer. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If they were giving this game out, if they were giving these games out for free, I wouldn't have anything to say about them. I can't have anything to say about them. Notice how I've been playing multiverses. I played multiverses. Haven't said anything about that game. Why? Because even though it has a mountain of flaws, it's a free-to-play game. This is not something I have financially and emotionally invested in. You understand what I'm saying? When you financially and invest in and emotionally invest in something, you're gonna want to expect and you should expect to have your needs met, per se, for lack of a better term. You're gonna need to be satisfied as a customer. And you can say what you want to. I don't believe that anyone is truly satisfied with what they got with MK1. And that's just me being as honest as possible. No one is truly satisfied. You got people that are just, oh, well, okay. And you got people that have even grown numb to the bullshit. But at the end of the day, no one is truly satisfied with what Mortal Kombat 1 has become and what it is. All right? And that's okay to admit that. And it's okay to put pressure on these damn developers and on WB and say, we don't like that. Stop giving us this shit and give us this instead. There is nothing wrong with that. And anyone that tells you that something is wrong with that, no, something is wrong with them. Because they'll literally be given a pile of shit, and as long as it's got glitter on it, they'll ignore the stench and eat it anyway. Which is completely disgusting and pathetic, but this is what people do. All right? So in closing, I completely agree with MK Tom Brady. You can completely take this right here and apply it to a multitude of different aspects of life, not just in video games. And I think that he was spot on with this analysis. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this tweet right here for MK Tom Brady. Do y'all agree with him? Do y'all disagree with him? As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. Rage King will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.